The Quality of a Relationship When Cohabiting by Krista Williford and Ali Asimakis.
How does cohabitation affect satisfaction among close relationships? To answer our question, we will be covering what is cohabitation, why do people cohabitate, negatives about cohabitation, positives about cohabitation, and how cohabitation relates to the commitment theory.
What is cohabitating? Cohabitation is when two people live together, which sometimes may include a sexual relationship without being married. People cohabitate for a number of reasons and at many different times of relationship. Some people cohabitate before marriage and others will cohabitate after a marriage when they are looking to remarry. As it is stated in the Future of Children article, Wendy Manning suggests that cohabitation has become a central part of the family landscape in the United States, so much that by the age of 12, 40% of American children will have spent at least part of their lives in a cohabitating household. There are many children that are born into cohabitating families, and they are usually seen in an arrangement as a biological mother and the mother's male partner.
Why do people cohabitate? As stated previously, people cohabitate for a number of reasons. According to the American Psychological Association, studies suggest that couples cohabit to test their relationship, for the sake of convenience, or because they actually want to spend that much time with their partner. When couples want to test their relationship, they cohabitate to see what their partners are like behind closed doors. This gives each partner the real person that they are when they spend more time together. Some couples will cohabitate for the sake of convenience when it comes to finances. Money and distance can become a strain in a relationship. When a couple sees an opportunity to cut out these factors, they will cohabitate. There are also many cases when the couple is in such a loving relationship that they want to spend that much time together. This can be seen in the early stages of the relationship as well. In either case, there are always going to be positives and negatives to cohabitating.
What's so bad about cohabitating? According to the article, Family Structure History and Teenage Cohabitation, Instability, Socioeconomic Disadvantage, or Transmission, there has been data taken from the National Longitudinal Study of Adolescent Health from 8,019 adolescents and their mothers to link family structure, stability of the life course, family functioning, peer influence, and early cohabitation. It states that cohabitation is considered an off-time transition among young adults with some negative outcomes. Some of these negative implications include poor life course outcomes, relationship conflicts, and unplanned pregnancies before marriage. It is now prevalent to see more teenagers turning to cohabitation, which is mainly due to poor family ties, which relates to parenting strategies. Also, from Rena Cornell Zito's Family Structure History and Teenage Cohabitation, the statistics from the National Survey of Family Growth Data found that 30% of women cohabitated by the age of 20 and 20% of women cohabitated by the age of 18 years old. This shocking find can mainly be related to poor socioeconomic status and the effects of parenting structure.
To continue on the topic of negative associations with cohabitation, couples who start living together after they become engaged to marry and who cohabit for a shorter rather than longer period of time do not divorce much more frequently than those who marry without living together. Although the myth that cohabitation is a valuable trial run that allows people to avoid later problems, cohabitation is actually positively associated with the probability of divorce. Cohabitation changes the beliefs and expectations about marriage for couples who cohabit before they become engaged. Casual cohabitation is seen to lead to less respect for the institute of marriage, less favorable expectations about the outcomes of marriage, and increased willingness to divorce. All of these make divorce more likely.
Continuing further, stated in the premarital cohabitation, husband's commitment and wife's satisfaction with the division of household contributions article, recent research on 171 couples showed that the husband's commitment is associated with the wife's satisfaction in dealing with the division of household contributions. According to Rhodes, there is specific evidence stating that married couples who cohabitated before their engagement have poor marital quality and satisfaction. There was also a test to determine any associations between the commitment level of the husbands and the satisfaction in the division of household labor within the wives. As quoted from the Premarital Cohabitation Journal, the findings pertaining the second hypothesis suggest that the way the household contributions are divided in early marriage might depend on how dedicated a husband is to his wife and to the relationship. Husbands' levels of dedication appear to be expressed in their contributions to the household in ways that impact wives' satisfaction with the division of household contributions. As theorized by Sia Batari, men's contributions to a household might reflect his devotion to the future of the relationship, whereas women's contributions might be more reflective of how much work needs to be done around the house.
Commitment theory. As quoted from the Premarital Cohabitation Journal written by Rhodes, with regard to commitment theory, the present study examined only one component of commitment, which was dedication. The findings are in line with how dedication is conceptualized within Stanley and Markman's theory of commitment, for a key component of dedication is doing things for the interest of one's partner or relationship, even if it means foregoing one's personal desires. Such acts are often called sacrifices. Defined in this way, household contributions may sometimes be sacrifices, and we would therefore expect higher levels of dedication to be associated with greater satisfaction with the division of household contributions. Commitment theory also emphasizes the importance of constraint commitment, which refers to external pressures that increase the cost of leaving a relationship. Dedication is a symbol of an individual's desire to maintain and improve their relationship for the dual benefit of both partners. Dedication represents the more personal part of commitment. Based on this research, it is stated that cohabiting parents have less personal dedication and relationship confidence in parenthood rather than married parents.
Now moving to the positives on cohabitation. According to the Journal of Happiness Studies, a longitudinal study from the British Household Panel Survey collected between 1997 and 2009 suggested that engaging in cohabitation is surprisingly just as beneficial to one's happiness as engaging in marriage. As stated from the Journal of Happiness Studies, theory suggests that happiness is an emotional state that is linked to one's life, whereas satisfaction depends on social comparisons with other important reference groups as well as the individual's desire, expectations, and hopes. A longitudinal study states that engaging in cohabitation is as beneficial for people's happiness as marriage. Among previously never married individuals, marriage is slightly more satisfying than cohabitation. This is true for men and women and across the life course. These findings indicate that cohabitation provides similar benefits to marriage with regard to happiness, but now how previously never married individuals view their overall satisfaction with their lives. In conclusion, to answer a question of how cohabitation affects satisfaction among close relationships through our research, it is clear to us that the negatives of cohabitation before marriage outweigh the positives.
We can also draw from our research that there is poor marital quality, higher chances of divorce, and lower satisfaction among couples who cohabitate before engaging in marriage. With that being said, we believe that cohabitation can hinder rather than support a future marriage.